pretty simple concept, melody, lick, okay? So you saw me do that 4 times and then end my phrase and resolve. So that's, you know, calls to the end of my solo. So it's going to know, you've got to have facility and you've got to kind of reference, let's say you're playing your melody line from this E minor pentatonic shape, right? So, or something very close, whether it's E minor scale or E minor pentatonic, and you know that you're coming from within that framework. Maybe you stay there on the first lick just to get you really nicely, you know, comfortably in to that idea, you know. And then maybe you branch out after that. But the reason I'm saying this is I think a lot of us panic when we're given a solo. And if we play the melody, that gives us a great place to start. And if we play around the melody and position, it gives us our reference points back to that each time as well. All right, so I think that's a great way of looking at it. You saw me then branch out a little bit. I spread out further down the fretboard, doing something like this. So. Still, you know, resolving on a B here, which is great, over the chord progression. And then I played up the fretboard a little more, so. Again, referencing a B as a bend. And then last time around the melody. You know, a longer run or a more complex run with pace towards my crescendo and to the end. So think in terms of phrasing the melody, phrases in between that, and then obviously a crescendo end or a run that takes you home or signals to everyone, okay, here I am, pace, 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 faster towards my resolution point. And I think if you pace and phrase your solos like that, we feel like they're concise pieces of music or melodic phrases as opposed to this is a solo, it's meandering, it's going nowhere, I don't quite know what to do with that as a listener. And I actually hear that a lot in players that, you know, in workshops or teaching sessions that I've been in. People just start somewhere and they don't know really where they're going or where they're going to end. And I think if you have a clear picture of that, it's much easier to attain it if you know what it is. I always say to guys, you know, if you want something in your life, visualize it, because if you can see it in your mind, you can manifest that and you can bring it to life. It's the same thing with solos and melodic lines. To kind of have an idea what it is, see it in your mind's eye if you like, and then deliver that to the audience. And I think everyone has a clearer picture of your vision. If you can do that, deliver your vision to them in a concise way. Anyway, so a couple of approaches using the melody as a reference point as a pivot line off to your solos or phrases.